Denim jacket. Classic blue jean material, button front, chest pockets, and a collar. The fabric is the same sturdy cotton twill used in jeans. Originally workwear for miners and cowboys in the American West during the 1800s. Levi Strauss made it famous as part of the uniform for tough manual labor. The copper rivets and double stitching were designed to handle serious wear and tear. Today, it's the ultimate casual layer. Throw it over anything for an instantly relaxed look. Works with t-shirts, dresses, hoodies, or button-ups. You'll see it everywhere from coffee runs to concerts. Light blue is classic, but black and white versions are popular too. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of jackets. Bomber jacket. Short waist-length jacket with a zip front, ribbed cuffs and hem, and sometimes a puffy silhouette. Often has a zip pocket on the sleeve. Created for World War II pilots who needed warmth in unpressurized cockpits at high altitude. The original versions were leather and lined with fur or shearling. The MA1 nylon version from the 1950s is the one most people picture today. That signature orange lining was meant to help downed pilots signal for rescue. Now it's a streetwear staple that works for everything from running errands to nights out. The sleek silhouette looks good on pretty much everyone. You'll find them in leather, nylon, satin, or suede. Modern versions come in every color imaginable. Varsity jacket. Wool body with leather sleeves, snap buttons, and often a letter or patch on the chest. The contrasting sleeves are the main visual giveaway. Ribbed collar, cuffs, and waistband, just like a bomber. Started as awards for American high school and college athletes in the 1800s. The chenille letter patches represented which sport or team you played for. Only athletes who lettered by meeting performance standards could wear them. Wear it when you want that preppy, nostalgic Letterman vibe. It's got major retro Americana energy. Works best in fall and spring when you need something medium weight. The oversized trend means a lot of people size up for a relaxed fit. Track jacket. Lightweight zip-up style with striped trim down the sleeves and a stand collar. The stripes are usually in contrasting colors. Think white or red on black. Made from polyester or jersey knit that's smooth and slightly shiny. Designed for athletes warming up before competition in the mid-1900s. Adidas made the three-stripe version iconic in the 1960s and 70s. The fabric is meant to wick sweat and allow movement. Perfect for casual athleisure looks or actually working out. You can dress it up with jeans or keep it sporty with joggers. The retro track jacket aesthetic has been huge in streetwear. Pairs well with sneakers and a relaxed attitude. Windbreaker. Thin, crinkly nylon shell that folds up small, usually with elastic cuffs and waist. Often comes in bright, loud colors or color-blocked patterns. Has that distinctive swishy sound when you move. Made to block wind and light rain without adding bulk. The fabric is treated to repel water, but it's not fully waterproof. Usually has a hood that stuffs into the collar. Great for unpredictable weather, hiking, or that 90s retro aesthetic. Light enough to tie around your waist when you don't need it. The packability makes it perfect for travel. Looks especially good in neon or pastel shades from the 80s and 90s. Anorak. Pullover style with a half zip or quarter zip, hood, and often a front kangaroo pocket. No full front zipper. You pull it over your head like a hoodie. Usually hits around hip or mid-thigh length. Originally worn by Inuit people in the Arctic for extreme cold protection. Made from animal skins and designed to trap heat, the pullover design prevented wind from getting in through a zipper. Today it's for outdoor adventures or adding a utilitarian edge to your outfit. Modern versions come in waterproof fabrics for hiking and camping. The kangaroo pocket is great for warming your hands. Tech brands make high-performance versions, but vintage-style ones are popular too. Field jacket. Hip length with 4 big front pockets, a drawstring waist, and durable cotton or canvas. The pockets usually have flaps with button closures. Often comes in olive green, tan, or other earth tones. Issued to U.S. soldiers in the 1960s for combat duty, specifically the M65 model. The big pockets were designed to carry maps, rations, and gear. The hidden hood folds into the collar. Now it's the go-to for a rugged, military-inspired everyday look. The utilitarian pockets are actually useful for carrying your phone and wallet. Works great as a spring or fall jacket. Pairs well with jeans, chinos, or even sweatpants for a casual vibe. Safari jacket. Lightweight tan or khaki jacket with big chest pockets, a belt, and short or long sleeves. The pockets have pleats to expand when you stuff things in them. Usually made from cotton or linen for breathability. Worn by European explorers and hunters in Africa in the early 1900s. The design was all about function. Pockets for ammunition, belted waist for a canteen. Became a fashion statement in the 1960s and 70s. Style it for a clean, adventurous, warm weather vibe. The belt gives it a slightly dressy feel compared to other casual jackets. Best in spring and summer when it's too warm for heavier layers. Looks sharp with chinos or worn open over a t-shirt. Blazer, tailored jacket with structured shoulders, notched lapels, and 1 to 3 buttons. The fit is fitted through the torso with a defined waist, usually made from wool, cotton, or linen depending on the season. Came from British naval uniforms and Cambridge rowing clubs in the 1800s. The boat club at Cambridge wore bright red blazing jackets, which gave them the name. Evolved into a staple of gentleman's fashion by the early 1900s. The standard for business casual, date nights, or dressing up jeans. Navy blue is the most versatile color, but gray and tan are classics too. You can dress it down with a t-shirt or up with a dress shirt. The blazer is the easiest way to instantly look more put together. Peacoat. Double-breasted wool coat that hits mid-thigh with wide lapels and big buttons. The buttons are usually anchored, meaning functional on both sides so you can button left or right. Made from heavy wool Melton fabric that's wind and water resistant. Worn by European sailors since the 1700s to stay warm on deck. The double-breasted design provided extra insulation across the chest. The wide collar could be popped up to protect the neck from wind. Perfect for cold weather when you want to look sharp and classic. The silhouette is flattering and works for all body types. Navy is traditional, but black, gray, and camel are common too. Pairs well with everything from suits to jeans. Trench coat. Long belted coat made of waterproof fabric with shoulder epaulets and a storm flap. Hits anywhere from knee to ankle length. The back has a vent or cape for easier movement. Invented for British soldiers in World War I trenches, hence the name. Thomas Burberry created the gabardine fabric that made it waterproof but breathable. The D-rings on the belt were for holding grenades and other gear. Wear it in the rain, or when you want that timeless detective or spy aesthetic. The belted waist creates a flattering silhouette. Khaki is the classic color, but black and navy are sleek alternatives. It's formal enough for business wear, but works casually too.